For Midwest Sportsnet, I'm Joey McWilliams, and we are still on location today at the AVCA Division II Women's Volleyball Tournament in Dallas, Texas. And it's a privilege now to get to visit with Sarah Morehead and Logan Smith to my left and then even further to my left, who are sophomores at Harding University and star players for the Lady Bison's volleyball team. Now, the Harding team is 12-1 on the season coming into today. I know you got a victory just a little bit earlier over Texas Women's University. Talk about the season, and I'll start with you, Sarah. What was it like to get to play this year after all?
It was really good to get to play this year because a lot of teams in Division II didn't. It was a lot less games than we're used to, so that was an adjustment just with practicing more and traveling less, but it was really a good opportunity overall.
Logan, you were named the Great American Conference Player of the Year for 2021, or for the spring of 2021. Talk about what that meant.
I mean, it was a really great honor, and I obviously could not have gotten that without Sarah's beautiful sets and our defense behind us. So it was really exciting.
Okay, so Logan is an outside and Sarah is a setter, and a very versatile setter, I might say, too, because, in watching you play, you're not always satisfied just to get all the sets. You like a kill or two yourself, right?
I do. I really do sometimes.
Which one's more fun?
I would have to say getting that perfect set with a split in the block for my hitters is more fun, but occasionally to get one myself is kind of exciting.
Okay. I thought you enjoyed it.
We get pretty pumped for Sarah when she gets her own kills sometimes.
Okay, now one of the things in watching you all play, now I'll address this to you, Logan, because you play with authority. I mean, just authority. When you guys send the ball over the net, I mean, it nearly reaches escape velocity. What's that all about?
We just try to put it away as much as we can. I don't know. We go up to hit with intention, and we don't just swing away. We want to put the ball in the best position to where the other side is not going to get it, and so that's really what we're about.
All right. Harding was 12-1 this season, again coming into AVCA play here in Dallas. 12 consecutive matches. What was that like? Winning like that. You all swept through the Great American Conference Eastern Division this year. Do you feel like you kind of had a target on your backs?
We definitely did. Going into the conference tournament, we talked a lot about all the work that we'd put in, and that wasn't enough. We didn't want to just stop there. And we definitely knew that there were a lot of teams that were coming for us and were going to put their best foot forward when they played against us. And so we knew that the expectation was high, and we were ready for it.
All right, really quickly, and I know now this is a recent memory, just 2 or 3 days ago, and it may not be a favorite memory, but you all fell to Oklahoma Baptist in the Great American Conference Championship match. Talk about that.
That was a really tough game, and we knew that we would have to come into that game with the best we've ever played this whole season, and not being able to see them and get to play with them beforehand was kind of a challenge, just because usually we get a feel of how they play, how we would play against them, but overall it was a good experience. It was a learning curve once again, and that's really what it was.
All we can do is grow from it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It was a tough loss for sure, especially on our home court, but I think that we took everything from that match and we're going to put it into play in the future, and we're going to use that as motivation in the future just to work even harder.
Mm-hmm.
All right, last question for Sarah and for Logan, and that is this. You all are classified as sophomores. That means you have plenty of time in the future. So talk about goals.
I would definitely say a goal for mine and for this team is to make it into the national tournament and to really make some ground there. I know when we were in high school, the year before we came in, 2018, they made it a few rounds into the tournament, and I think that our goal should be to match that and to go even further.
I remember watching them play in the national tournament, and I was like, wow, I can't wait to get to college, so hopefully one day we can be there and maybe even win it. And so I can agree, that's where our future holds, I think.
And you play in a very tough central region, so the competition is there, but I'm sure you all like competition.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's for sure.
All right, Sarah Morehead and Logan Smith from Harding University, and they've had a fantastic season, hoping to continue that here at the AVCA Division II Women's Invitational Tournament. Sarah and Logan, thank you so much for taking time with us here on Midwest Sports Net.
Thank you very much.